Ahmed asks, hi man, in my IMMI account and under the nature of the couple's household evidence aspect, there's a drop-down list. One of the options is record of joint responsibility for care of children. What kind of evidence can I provide here? And I gave some answers to Ahmed, and basically that type of classification of document is probably most relevant when there's children from a prior relationship. So let's say the sponsor has the Australian partner as a child from a prior relationship, and the visa applicant contributes that child's care in some way, and as in kind of like a step parent figure already. So what can you do to prove that? And I gave some ideas or some recommendations that I made if that was what he was referring to. And often some examples of documents that we receive from clients are if the child goes to school, that the school has noted down that the visa applicant, the step parent, is an authorized person for pickup, for communication. If there's any kind of letters of support that are written by the school, congratulating the parents on how well the child is going, if it has both the applicant and sponsor listed on that letter, that's great evidence. So yeah, it's quite a specific type of document or type of evidence, not very common, and mostly relevant where, like I said, there's a child of a prior relationship. If we're talking about a child of the relationship, so a biological child of the Australian partner and sponsor, then really the birth certificate that has both parents listed is evidence of the child being of the relationship. Photos together as a family. Those are really the main things you put to prove that children are born of the relationship. You don't need to go into too much more detail, if it's a child of the actual relationship.